Hello guys and welcome to Odds on Ligue and 28th match day. We have Marseille struggling now to qualify for the next Champions League. So let's analyze all the games with Alain Valnegri and of course with you. Don't forget to leave your comments and also press the like button and subscribe. And now let's go on with the show. 28th match day right now in France already, and we have Saint-Etienne out of the relegation spots. How are you, Alain? Nice to see you again.
Hello, Edu. Yes, really fine. After the last difficult weekend, we will be trying this week to improve.
Oh my God, Galtier, we told it, be careful with Galtier, Nice facing PSG. We will arrive to that later because our first game is a very interesting one actually. On Friday, we have Lille Saint-Etienne playing Lille on Friday because they are playing Chelsea in the Champions League on Tuesday. And finally, Lille can sleep in European spots. They are in a very good run after beating Clermont and Lyon. And the bookies expect a victory against Saint-Etienne, but if something we've learned recently, Alain, is that this is a different Saint-Etienne and finally out of the relegation spots.
Yes, Saint-Etienne live a very good moment, the best moment of the season for the Verts. Now is the match is really difficult because Lille recovered the defensive phase. 2 games, 2 victory, no goal received. They're preparing the best way the game against Chelsea. They don't have a lot of pretension to qualify, but they wanna lose with honor. And I think this game is more important than the game against Chelsea because Lille must to go back to Europe. Is not in the plan of the board to stay out. Now, Saint-Etienne at this moment, I said you before, is the best moment. The team play really confident. The team have the mentality, the warrior mentality. They need to save the category, but I think the technical value make the difference, and Lille will be win Friday against Saint-Etienne. The odds is 1.70 for the LOSC.
Very important game indeed for Lille. Then we have Montpellier, Nice. This is another interesting one. Nice right now, they are the second in the table after beating PSG, as I said at the beginning. No, Galtier always making a good job against PSG. Was a very good week with Nice. They also qualified for the final of the Coupe de France, but now they have to win away. Alain, they haven't won the last 2 away games against Strasbourg and Lyon. And it's a good moment to visit Montpellier, right? Because they are struggling, 4 defeats in the last 5 games.
Yes, it's the problem with the really young team. You can have a really good moment with 5, 6, 7 game in positive streak, and after you have depression time. And Montpellier are in this with this moment now. 5 defeat in the last 6 game. Only victory against Lorient, who's fighting against relegation. And there meet Nice. Nice we saw against Paris Saint-Germain is a really strong team. Is a team with the Galtier mentality. Montpellier wanna play. Don't need to play to win the game. And I think Nice is favorite, and we can add the Andy Delors will be back in Montpellier. It's a special game for him, and I am sure he will be make a very good game. Victory of Nice. The odds are really interesting. Odds 2.40.
I'm actually very surprised to see these very high odds. 2.4 for Nice to win in Montpellier. These are great odds. Then we have Troyes, Nantes, and here also we have high odds for Nantes to beat Troyes, 2.8, a team that is doing great lately. Nantes very close to be in the European spots and facing a team like Troyes that had a very good weekend, Alain, because it was massive. The victory against Bordeaux, a team that was going down and down in the last weeks.
Yes, important victory. Troyes made a better result away than at home. Only two winning at home this season, and it's strange, but Troyes don't find the continuity when they win a game. The game successive game. Rarely they're winning two games in a row. Now, not in a very good moment. They win against Paris Saint-Germain. They qualify for the final of Coupe de France. They'll be able to catch positive results away. It was one of the limit, not in the beginning of the season, and they correct them. The odds are so interesting for doesn't try the victory of Nantes, 2.65 for Canary winning Saturday night.
Exactly. Again, very good odds, depending on when you check Oddspedia, 2.6, as you said, 2.8. Always check the best odds. The more difficult to find good odds, of course, in the Parc des Princes, PSG, Bordeaux, top of the table against bottom of the table. PSG focus absolutely in the European Champions League. Away they are losing in Ligue 1, but at home they are always winning. And this Bordeaux, they have to fight another wars, no? Not this one.
Yes, Bordeaux. Bordeaux have to draw after they fired Petkovic. But the team don't give the feeling they can save the category, because the game of last Sunday was a key game for Jordan Bordeaux. Winning again, yes against Troyes, they're losing without scoring a goal. It's a big problem. It's true, Bordeaux has improved a little the defensive phase in the goal received, but they disappear in the offensive phase because he cost a lot to score goal. The weekly question for Paris Saint-Germain: what will be the grade of motivation? I think there will be upset, because after the losing in Nice, the team will be react, and in the Parc des Princes, I think we will be show a Paris Saint-Germain with a lot of goals. I choose the over 3.5 goals in the game, odds 2.10.
Goals in the Parc des Princes, and then I'm surprised also to see the odds for the next game, Angers, Reims, and we have Angers favorite. You tell me how, because they've lost the last 6 games. They are in a very bad run. They are unable also to score a goal. Only 3 goals scored in those 6 games. And Reims, we always say that they are a dangerous team, especially when they are playing away.
Yes. Reims is a really young team, but I think Oscar is working really well. The board give a roster compatible with the idea of the football of Oscar. In this moment, Angers is one of the worst teams in the Ligue 1, because you said 5 consecutive defeat. It's difficult to change that things. I saw Reims with something more for that game. I don't saw Reims losing in Angers, and I chose the prudence. And I put a double opportunity X2 odds 1.61.
Double chance then for Reims. Another important game for the relegation battle, Clermont, Lorient also in a terrible form. They fall into the playoff spots for relegation, for avoiding relegation to the Ligue 2 after the defeat 1-4 against Lyon, and it won't be easy going to Clermont. They were smashed by Lille, but they were getting some good results before. They were able to draw against Bordeaux, to beat Marseille, and they are favorites for this game.
They're favorites, but check, Edu. The last game of Clermont don't winning at home was against team fighting against the relegation, losing against Saint-Etienne and draw against Girondins de Bordeaux. At this moment, if we take these three teams and we make a comparison, I think the better is Saint-Etienne, Lorient is second, and Girondins Bordeaux is third. Now, Clermont must to give continuity to his season, because I think for the content of the play, that is a team of Ligue 1, but the dynamic are not constant, and that one can be the limit about Clermont this season. For that game, I saw Clermont winning because Lorient is in a better moment, but Lorient suffered a lot. The team play a really offensive football, and I think Clermont can winning that game. The odds are interesting. 2.30 for Clermont Foot winning Sunday.
It will keep an eye about this game. Metz, they are in relegation spots. Metz facing Lens. They are going to Ligue if they don't react as soon as possible. They lost to Saint-Etienne, but the problem is that they don't score goals. Only one goal in the last 6 games, and perhaps it's a good opportunity for Metz to get points, Alain, because this Lens is far away from the version we saw some weeks ago. They lost even against Brest at home in the last Matchday. Was a big surprise.
Both teams are worst team to predict this season, because we saw a different moment of the team in the season. In the beginning of the season, Lens was really well. They're fighting for Champions League place. Metz make really good result against the strong team in Ligue 1, especially away. But you said that have problem with the goal. Lens is a team concede a lot of space, and I think Metz can be played with that idea to be strong in defensive phase and play in transition. And Lens suffered a lot. That phase is the worst, and the limit of Lens in the model of play is the transition, defensive transition, and Metz is one of the biggest point and the strongest point of Metz, the offensive transition. Is my surprise for that journey. We must to try, because Metz can winning that game. The odds are so interesting, 3.82 for Metz winning at home Sunday. And this statistic, a team can stay 6 games without winning, especially with the feeling transmit FCMS.
Okay, surprise here. Metz to win 3.92. If someone is more cautious, we always recommend the draw no bet, no? Or Asian Handicap 0. So if there is a draw, you get your money back. Strasbourg, Monaco is our next game. This is going to be a good test at La Minot for Monaco, because they've improved in the last weeks. They changed the manager. They beat Marseille 0-1. They are playing in Europa League against Braga, so perhaps they are tired for this game, and they are still in time to qualify for the Europa League next season or for the European competitions. But Strasbourg will be a hard task. We know that it's very difficult to win in that stadium, Alain.
Yes. Now Strasbourg is really strong. Is a team with a strong identity. They're known for what they play, and they received a Monaco. Monaco was not in the best moment, but winning in Marseille in the anemical perspective is mandatory. It's mandatory for a team young like AS Monaco. I have a lot of doubt about this game, and when I have doubts, I choose the X. It's a risk, but it's possible because both teams are really near. in the model of play, in the dynamic of results. Odds 3.20 for the draw between Strasbourg and Monaco.
It's important that Monaco, they have European competitions, as I said, against Braga. Also, Lyon, that they are doing a similar season as Monaco. Lyon, Rennes. Probably this is the best game we have this match day in France. Lyon also playing in Europa League against Porto. And also, finally, it looks like they are looking better in Ligue 1. Back-to-back victories against Lille and against Lorient. So closer to the European spots and facing a team that, like Reims, that they are really in form for victories. In the last 5, do you still trust Lyon for this game?
But it's a really special game for Bruno Genesio, who's back in Lyon. He was player, director of the academy, manager of the first squad, and back in Lyon is a lot of emotion for Bruno Genesio. Rennes away in the biggest game this season, they don't answer. And against this Lyon, a team with a lot of potential, but they don't found the continuity. But I'm really positive with Lyon. The last week I said Lyon don't lose 2 games consecutive. They have a capacity of reaction. Their known is a key game because if they win, there can be stay really near to the European place for the next season. Lyon must to go back to Europe like Lille. I think Lyon can be winning that game against Stade Rennais. Odds are interesting, 2.10 for victory of Lyon Sunday night.
Lyon to win, and I'm not sure if you are also positive about Marseille. There are some doubts now around the team. Only 1 point away from Rennes, only 1 point in the last 3 games. They only score 1 goal in these games. So they are in trouble, and they are facing Brest, a team that is always tough to predict. But what we know about Brest is that we usually don't see many goals in their games. 8 out of the last 9 games, we saw under 2.5 goals in Brest games.
But Brest is one of my biggest surprise about the season because they have a lot of problem, and all the problem have solution in Brest. They sold Romain Febvre during the market in January, but the team conserved that offensive powder. They are be able to winning against the biggest team at home and away. In Marseille now, they have a lot of problem because they start to say that Jorge Sampaoli will be lose his job because the board are not so happy with the last game, the decision, the model of play, the incapacity to change the register to play against a weaker team than Olympique de Marseille. Playing in Brest is always difficult, and I think the double opportunity for Brest 1x is good, and we must consider Marseille will play against Basel this week in Conference League, and maybe it can be affecting the energy way the Olympique de Marseille. 1.76 double opportunity 1x for Brest.
Double chance, then you see a surprise in the last game. Alain, let's go with your ACCA then.
First, Paris Saint-Germain, Girondins Bordeaux, over 3.5 odds, 2.10.
Yep.
SCO d'Angers, Stade de Reims, double opportunity, 1.61.
Yes.
Clermont Foot, Lorient, Signe 1, odds 2.30. And Olympique Lyonnais, Stade Rennais, Signe 1, odds 2.10. And the total is 16.33.
Alain, as always, it's been a pleasure. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you very much, Edu.
We have now all the info for this new match day. Remember, tell me what you think about Rennes, Lyon or any other game here in the comment section. And also, press the like, subscribe and click on the bell to get notifications. Or if you prefer, we have also a podcast for you. Thanks for watching. See you soon.